Hi, my name is Ray Chang, and I'm here to talk to you about what I personally feel it means to be physically fit. A little about my background. I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts, and growing up I was really the skinny kid. And so when I got into high school, I went out for sports, and I joined the wrestling team, and that was my really first huge step learning that I am a very exercise-driven person. I love working out, I love sweating, I love the burn, I love the soreness, and it just really was something that I fell in love with. During my senior year, before the season started, I decided to join a gym because I wanted to perform at my very, very best. And there was a gym near where I grew up in Boston called Mike Boyle Strength and Conditioning, where they train everybody from middle school kids to college kids to professional athletes, hockey players, football players, any sport, they teach it. So I was there for 3 months training, and I really fell in love with the exercising, and whatever I thought it meant to be a fit person totally got blown out of the water. And I really feel that they made me up my game up and are really what cemented that I knew that fitness was something I needed in my life. So during the summers when I was at college at Tufts, I would go back there and I would train during the summers. Not for any reason, I wasn't playing any sport, I just loved what they did and I loved how it made me feel. When I graduated college, I started working there part-time as a strength and conditioning coach, and last summer I worked there full-time, and then I moved out here to California. So what my philosophy of fitness is that I feel that a fit person should be an athletic person. And that sounds really, really obvious, but if you look at what the average person sees as a fit person today, that's rarely ever the case. You either have people that can run a marathon but can't do a push-up, or you have people that can bench press 400 pounds but can't run a 100-yard dash. So I think a fit person should be an athletic person, meaning that they should develop all their muscle groups, they should have cardio, they should have weightlifting, they should be able to do everything and just not focus on what their favorite is. Which is very difficult for me sometimes, but that's what I use to push forward. So, enough talking. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. We're going to go down to the gym right now and I'm going to go through a real quick workout. So, here are the gym, and we're going to start our workout with a real light warm-up. Normally I like to take about 10-15 minutes with people to warm up, but for this video we're going to do it all in about a minute. So let's see how we do. So, normally I just have them start jogging in place, really light, shake out the arms, roll up the neck, and just get ready. Alright? I'll take them through a couple exercises, starting with high knees. Normally from there I'll add some other stuff like some butt kicks, or I'll have them do some lateral movement back and forth. Alright? Just to get the blood pumping through the legs, get the heart rate elevated, and just get them ready. From there we're going to go on some really, really simple lunge combinations. Again, just getting used to the idea of using their muscles. You're going to be nice and tight up top. Your foot's going to be just up on your toe. We're going to have our hands behind our head. We're going to bend our knee, making sure that our knee stays right above where our toe is. Alright, we don't want it to go too far. We don't want it to get too far back, because that can cause damage to the anterior posteriors of your knees. We're going to do about 10 times each side. And then from there, we're going to do the same thing. I like to have some lateral lunge movements, 10 side to side, 45 degrees, something like that. From there, we're going to warm up our bodies a little bit, and for this we're going to use resistance bands, which I love using, especially with people new to fitness, because to them, A, it's cheap, it's light, it's easy to transport, they can take them wherever they go, and it's also safe. Alright, so I like to have them grab it right around where it's taut, right where the fists are, right by where your shoulders are. We're going to have our chest up and shoulders back, and we're just going to squeeze our shoulder blades together behind ourselves, about 10 times in front. We're going to have it straight up, again keeping our shoulders down and back, squeeze behind your shoulders 10 times, and then I like to have them do it diagonally, 5 one way, 5 the other way. So again, that's just like a brief summary of my warm-ups usually have. I like to have a lot more time talking about them, but this is a short video. So we're going to get into our actual workout right now. This is called a basic 100 count workout, and happy for us, we already have the first exercise in our hands. So we're going to step on the band, okay, and we're going to have it nice athletic position, which means knees slightly bent, chest up, shoulders back, and we're going to start with some very, very simple bicep curls, and I'm going to go both at the same time. Alright? So, I'm going to really focus on keeping my shoulders in place, not letting my elbows move forward too much, front or back. And I'm going to bring the cord as far up to my chest and shoulders as possible, and I'm going to do this about 10 times. Alright? From there, I'm going to give myself a little bit of help. Alright? I'll turn around for you. Get my shoulders right above my knees. Alright, and again, shoulders back, chest tight. We're gonna do overhead presses, and we're gonna alternate each side. This is gonna help us keep our core tight and help develop our core and so at the same time. So we're gonna squeeze up and down, and we breathe out and down, up, down, up, down. And this we're gonna do about 15 times each side for 30 total. From here, quick adjustment, elbows in front, keeping our chest up, roll your wrists forward, and we're gonna do 20 simple squats with resistance band. Again, focusing on keeping that core tight, keeping my chest up, and sitting my butt back until I'm at about a 90-degree angle with my knees, and squeeze out. Again, 20 times, all right? From there, we're gonna get rid of our resistance band, and everything from here on out is just body weight. So, building on the purpose of our squats, we're gonna do explosive jumps. All right, so this one's a little different because we really wanna focus on getting down nice and low, and exploding up, pushing up through our legs, pushing through our hips, and trying to get as much vertical height as possible. So we're gonna start down, hands back, we're gonna jump and down. The only thing more important than jumping up is on that landing. So when I land, I don't want my knees coming in, I don't want my knees rolling forward. I want a nice sturdy base. So I'm gonna go back and jump, back, jump, back, jump, back. Now you're gonna do about 10 times. Okay? From there, we're gonna move good old-fashioned push-ups. I like to start flat in my stomach, feet together, hands right by my shoulders, head up, core tight, butt tense. I'm gonna push, keeping my shoulder blades pinched behind my back so that I don't over push, losing my core and possibly injuring my spine. Nice and safe. And this you're gonna do about 20 times. From there, if you're not dead already, you're gonna just hold this plank up here, okay? If you're really, really tired, you can go down to your elbows and hold it just the same. And if this is difficult, you can just go down to your knees and hands as well. If a regular plank is just too easy, have your feet about the same width apart as your hands. Keep your core tight, fight your hip rotation, bring one hand up to your hip and down. I'm too tired to do this right now. Hand up and down, hand up and down for 20 seconds. So, that's one run through, and I like to do it about 3 times. And whenever I have workouts with clients, I like to have these 3 circuits similar to this. Every day is something different. Change exercises up, work different muscle groups, keep things interesting. So I don't know about you, but I need to cool down because I can't breathe right now. So again, control my breath. Very simple, Tai Chi, faced like cool down. So I'm gonna have my feet, again, same athletic stance, knees slightly bent, hands down, palms facing up. I'm gonna take a deep breath in. I'm gonna rotate my hands out forward, and I'm gonna breathe out as I push forward. One more time, breathe, hands come in, breathe in. This time, rotate out to the side, push out. All right, so notice that every time I breathe in, my legs straighten up, and every time I breathe out, my knees bend. I can come down, push down, and that's it. So, I've just done the fastest workout in the world in about 4, 5, 6 minutes. I really hope you enjoyed what I did, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks.